The news headline calls for suspension of Tinubus swearing in unnecessary. Bachor says. You're welcome to today's news, and thank you for tuning in to this channel. Now to the news details. Please listen carefully to the end. The President, National Patriotic Elders Forum of Nigeria, Dr. Bachor Abdulaziz, has dismissed those calling for the suspension of the swearing in of the President-elect, Senator Ahmed Tinubu, as ignorant of the law. Abdulaziz told journalists in Kano on Sunday that the renewed calls for the suspension of the swearing in of the President-elect could destabilize the country. He said, some people are ignorantly talking about the swearing in of the President-elect, in spite of the provisions of the Nigerian Constitution and the laws. The matter is in court and clearly explained by the law. Calling for the suspension of the swearing in of the President-elect beyond May 29 is like calling for anarchy, because Nigeria would be without governments and become a normal land. I am worried that some people are hell-bent on causing uncertainties in the country for reasons best known to them. Why are you calling for the suspension of the swearing in? What you are asking for has no position in the law. He said the law permitted the President-elect and Governor-elect to proceed with the swearing in while the case is in court. The National President of the Patriotic Elders Forum of Nigeria has said that the President-elect, Bola Tinubu, can take oath of office while election cases are still in court. Abdulaziz said that the law permitted the President-elect and any Governor-elect to proceed with the ceremony. The elder statesman also frowned at the renewed calls for the suspension of the swearing in of the President-elect, adding that the move could destabilize the nation. He said, why are you calling for the suspension of swearing in? What are you asking for? Has it any position in the law or in the Nigeria history? So, why are some people killing themselves in the name of trying to stop the swearing in? This is baseless. They are speaking out of ignorance. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, and his Labour Party counterpart, Peter Obi, had approached the court to challenge the outcome of the February 25 presidential elections. It was also reported that a suit demanding an order to discontinue the swearing in of Tinubu was filed at the Federal High Court, Abuja, on Friday. Instituted by 5 residents of the Federal Capital Territory. The suit marked FHC/ABJ/CS/578/2023 urged the court to stop the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariwoola, any other musical officer and or any other authority or person from swearing in any candidate in the February 25 presidential election as President or Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It added that this should remain until it is judicially determined, with penalty or in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution, that such candidate has fulfilled the requirements of Section 134, subsection 2b of the Constitution. The 5 applicants, Anya Egbonan Okoye, David Adza, Jeffrey Uche, Oshang Paul, and Strøké identified themselves as registered voters of the FCT. Some people are actually calling for the suspension of Tinubu to be sworn in come May 29. And this is actually against the electoral laws, the Nigeria Constitution. Once anyone is proclaimed either the governor-elect or the president-elect or vice president-elect, the person needs to be sworn in, no matter petitions that are laid about the so-called person. And these people that are calling for the suspension, do they want the presidency to be vacuum? Why are they asking for Tinubus inaugural to be suspended? That is what Mr. Bacho is actually saying. That it is not even possible. Calls for suspension of Tinubu swearing is unnecessary, is unpatriotic, is against the Nigerian Constitution. And these people should know this. Opposition parties are in the court with their petitions, and now new 5 residents of FCT has rose up that Tinubu should not be sworn in until the tribunal tells us about the 25% vote cast in which Tinubu did not have. But will they solve the issue? Will Tinubu not be sworn in? Will the seat remain empty without no precedent? It is not possible. Tinubu can still be sworn in as the president, and the tribunal will still continue with their hearings, with the petitions. And once the tribunal gives their verdict, if Tinubu is not worthy to be the president, then it will be disqualified, and the right president will be sworn in. We have come to the end of the news. What's your take to this? Please share your comments in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. Thank you.